Hello, I'm Denise with Spiritual Growth Tarot, and this will be for August 8th. Aligning with the laws of love. What do we need to know in order to spiritually evolve and handle the day? These two will be for morning, the theme, and then the afternoon and the evening. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so it looks like for the day, the best we can do is put ourselves out there, best we can, work through whatever places we feel restricted inside. Wherever we're looking to the outer world for who we really are, to be mirrored, wherever we go into those places of who do we think we need to be in order to be loved and approved of. When we do that, we're not coming from our real self. We're in the, the chains of the false self. So to look inside, to find your real self and let go of any of those old ways of holding yourself back. And because when we do that, the theme here is about not really giving all of yourself to the world, to the universe, to others, to, now I'm all for super, super healthy, strong boundaries. I'm always for that. We don't want to give ourselves away. We don't want to give to get. We don't want to waste our energy in places where we're going to be abused. We want to get away from all of that. So in order to do so, the inner work is always, it needs to be done on a daily basis. We need to search for those false beliefs, like I always say, and, to heal. And as we do so, then there's no hiding that needs to happen. We don't need to be, forgetting a part of ourselves, leaving a part of ourselves, any aspects of ourselves behind. We can be courageous in our vulnerability. We can be, opening up to the love that we deserve. We can find more bonds with others when we're in our real self. So that's wonderful. That's the main message there. And now sometimes this can be somebody trying to get away with something in your life. It can be somebody outright trying to steal something. It could be like, check your records, make sure there's no identity theft going on. Make sure you have a good identity theft program. Make sure that, keep an eye on your checking account and just look for all kinds of ways where things could be going, something could be going out in the wrong direction. Whether it's, inwardly giving yourself away and expecting something back and then it doesn't come back, or whether it's an outright, theft that you have to be careful of. So, it's always good to check that every day, right? Okay, so then, of course, coming from the loving bonds that we have and knowing that the love is really the only thing we get to take with us. It's really the only thing that helps us to grow our strong, stable foundation. The King of Pentacles energy that consciousness is all about the energy of sustainability, of looking long term. Making sure that your love connections, your heart connections, your partnerships, your bonds are going to be stable long term. And the only way, I think to have that is to, when it comes to relationship, to be willing to reveal who you are, always. Don't hide, It's okay to say whatever you need to say and preface it all with, this is all about me. It doesn't have anything to do with you, but can you be my loving mirror, right? Do you have friends that can hold space for you and where you can just be your real self. Because once you have that, the foundation of your life on the material plane, earthly reality, it grows and grows and grows, and it's more and more and more stable. So yeah, so having that courage to be in the loving place, letting go of anything that in any ways where you think you need to be better than who you just naturally are. You're more than enough. So don't go to that place where you feel that you're less than, because it's not true. It's absolutely not true. And when that, if it does come up, then that would be the place to work for the day. So let's use the so that was the Light Seer's Tarot, I think. Did I tell you? I might have forgotten the last deck, the Light Seer's Tarot. And then this is the Animal Spirit, or the Spirit Animal Oracle. Yeah, Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, so for August 8th, what else? Oh, now that's interesting. So that I need to draw another one. Actually, let's do 3. Okay, so we have the dolphin spirit, frog spirit, and the owl spirit. So the dolphin spirit is saying this and that are true. So this is about working within duality. We're here, we are unitive beings, but we're here having a dualistic experience, on the planet. So this is where we need to let go of needing to be right. There's no such thing as wrong or right. There's right and wrong. Within every equation, there's the paradox of being right and wrong. And there's moving through the letting go of the need to be right, letting go of feeling like everything's a life or death situation. Because deep down inside of who we are, we never die. We are eternal beings, eternal spirits that always, live on. There's never really any such thing as death, but there's a death, an ego death that happens when we let go of needing to be right, when we give up our either or and get into the and. There's pain and pleasure. It's there can be pleasure within healing the emotional pain. So there's pain and pleasure. So this and that are true. So opening up to the playing, the dolphin spirit is very playful. So play with that. They're good if you watch them, swimming in schools of, their pods together. They play and they jump and they spin, and they might seem like they're a little competitive, but they're so playful and they feed off of each other's energy. So that's, the life force is just really strong there with them. Now with the frog spirit, frogs are, it's all about cleansing. So frog medicine has, spewing out, clearing out the old emotional garbage. So this can be like clearing out, it says to clear out the clutter, but it can be the clutter of our false beliefs. It can be also, clearing out clutter in our homes if you feel like it, if you're up to that for the day. Or if you just do a little bit every day. Eventually you'll get things organized and things cleared out that you no longer want. So, yeah, it feels to me like it's more emotional, though. It feels it's more of clearing out the emotional debris that doesn't help anymore. And then once you do that, the owl spirit comes in and says, okay, now you can see clearly. So yeah, so it's clearing out the emotional. Let yourself play in the duality. Let yourself play in those realms of duality, just the this and the that, the either or, the good or the bad, instead open up to that's good and bad. Within every advantage that we have, there will be a disadvantage. That's just the way it is here on Earth. It's not how it is, in the spirit world from where we really come, from where we hail. There's no such thing as a negative thought. You can't even have a negative thought. So we have to come here to work on our dualistic splits and But to always remember that that's not who we really are. We're not that false belief. It's just something that we grabbed a hold of as a means to either survive or try to be better than, to try to get the love that we needed, to try and get the approval that we thought that would replace the love that we didn't get. All of those things are the dualistic splits that we need to heal in every lifetime. And there are many more as well. But it's okay whenever you get a hold of whatever that dualistic, like I had to be this way in order to be loved, or I had to do that in order to try and have this. Whenever you get inside of that and you work it through, you clear out that emotional clutter, and then you definitely are more clear. And your wisdom comes in from there as well. The wisdom is your emotional intelligence once it's clear. When you go from emotional reaction into clear feelings, that's where your intuition kicks in, and that will be your guiding force in your life. So what a beautiful day to open up to that. Wow. Okay. I look forward to your comments, and thanks you guys for supporting me. I really appreciate it, and I'll be back next time. Take care.